See the problem arithmetic slice Leetcode 413. So in these questions is given key an integer array is called arithmetic if it is consist of at least three elements and if the difference between any two consecutive elements is same. Given an integer array num, return the number of arithmetic subarrays of num. The subarrays contiguous subsequence of the array. So here they are given the example. Okay, so basically the question says key we need to sorry we need to find total subarray, total arithmetic subarray. Okay, what is the arithmetic? For example, there is a1, a2, a3. So the difference between the a1 and a1 and a2 and a2 and a3 should be same. So basically a3 minus a2 should be equals to a2 minus a1. That is the arithmetic sequence. The difference should be same. So we need to find total number of subarrays. Total number of subarray. Okay, total number of subarray. But there is a constant key and arithmetic sequence can be slices of at least length 3. So you can't have like a1 and a2 or simply a1 as your arithmetic slice. It's not this is not. So let's first discuss about the subarray, how to count the subarray. This question is basically the counting the subarray with some modification, just it. So let's say I have a sequence, right? A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Okay. Now let's say I want to count the number of subarrays up to A, up to this one from the left side. So the subarray will be from A1 will be only A, right? Now let's say I want to count subarray of A2. So if I given an array like this A1 and A2 up to A1, it will be like A2 is a single and A1 A2 A1 A2. So there will be 2, count 2 plus the subarray of A1, right? So A1 total count will be 3, right? So basically if you see A1 A2, this one is one of its subarray up to A2 and this one also be a subarray of A2, right? So there will be total 2 possibilities plus the subarrays of A, right? Because this also include, right? A1. So 1. So total number of 3. Now let's move to A3. So up to A3 if they are asking A1, A2, A3, how many subarrays are there? So calculate the subarray of A3, right? A3 will be single, A2, A3 and then A1, A2, A3, right? A1, A2, A3, correct? So total 3 subarray from A3, right? With using A3. But there are also subarrays of A2 up to A2, whatever the subarrays are there, they are also present, right? up to a1, whatever the surveys are there, they are also present, right? So we need to add the surveys of a2. Okay, so what all are there? a2 ka survey, it's like a2, a1, a1, a2, right? Okay, so there are total 1 2 3 4 5 6, total 6 number of surveys, right, for a3. Similarly, if you count the total number of surveys of a1, a2, a3, a4, so how many? a4 can, a4, a3, a4, a3, then a4, a3, a2, then the whole a4, a3, a2, a1, correct? So this is from a4 side. Okay, a4 side. Now from a3 also we have 6 arrays, right? 6 arrays. So 6 plus 4 plus 3, sorry, oh sorry, 6 plus uh, 6 plus 4, there is 4, right? So 6 plus 4 equal to 10 if you include. So you know how to count survey of I, total survey of I is equals to the count means how many are there, right? There is 4 elements, so count plus survey of I minus 1, correct? Survey of I minus 1. So if you can see, you will get this one. So for one element it will be 1, for two elements survey of total 1 plus how much count are there, 1 2, right? 2 3. For three elements survey count of 2, that is 3, plus how much count, 1 2 3, 3 6 elements. For 4 elements the survey count of 3, that is 6, plus number of count 1 2 3 4, right? 10 elements. Like this it will go on. Now in this question they are asking ki total arithmetic arithmetic slice survey, right? So for that what do we need to do? We need to count, but our minimum count should be start from 3 elements. Earlier we are starting for minimum count as 1 element, but in this case we have start from 3 elements, right? So what we can do, we'll, and one more thing, let's say a1, a2, a3, a4, this difference is d a5, okay. So this difference is d, but this one let's say d2, d2, right? So when you, sorry, yeah, correct. So when you come here, you'll check ki a4 minus a3 is equal to a3 minus a2. It's not, right? So we'll count, start the count from starting from here. We are reinitialize our count array from 0 from here, because if it is not, then this could not be the possible range, right? This could not be the a5 cannot be the possible range, right, for whole array. correct? So we are initialize it with 0, and we'll start again with start the count. So the algorithm will be like this. I'll put a sum is equal to 0, and our count is equal to 0, right? So I'll start from second element, int I is equal to 2, 0th index करके second element start from 3, this one. So I is less than n I plus plus, right? So I'll check if that condition is satisfied, that is uh, a of I minus a of I minus 1 is equals to a of I minus 1 minus a of I minus 2. Okay, if this is satisfied, then I'll increment my count plus plus. Now what my sum will store? Sum will store at, I mean, sum will store the at ith time. Ith time, what is the total count of survey? So I'll increment here, right? Sum plus equals to count, right? So this is the if condition. Else, if the condition is not satisfied, I already told you कि we need to reset our counts from 0. So count will be 0. So basically let's say a1, a2, a3, and there is another element we are going to add, a4, but the difference is not satisfied with them, right? So it will not contribute in the, what you say, it will not contribute in the answer, right? Because it's not satisfying, this difference and this difference are not same, so it will not contribute. So we are initializing count as 0 here. Okay, now let's say a5 also come, this difference and this difference are now same, then a5 ka range will be like up to this one, not the ranges of a1 and a2 will come to the a5. So we will initialize count equal to 0. Okay, so that is the code, and in the last we have to return the sum. Okay, let's code this. Int n equal to nums ka length, int sum I'll put 0, int count I'll put 0, for int I is equals to 2. Why? Because at least we have to take 3 elements, right? So 2 minus, sorry, I plus plus. Now I'll check if nums of I minus nums of I minus 1 is equal to nums of I minus 1 minus nums of I minus 2 है 2 है कि नहीं? So if it is, then I'll increment my count, and also I'll add my total count. Else I have to make it relation initialize with count with 0, right? Then just return the sum, I mean total count. Okay, it is working. Okay, thank you. This is successfully submitted. We'll see in the next video. Thank you.